Hey now, we're back shooting upstairs with the autograph analysis video. My computer's updating downstairs. Not that anyone cares. It's still Sunday, January 19th. I'm doing an extra video this week because I want to get through these, let's say, easier modern autographs. And we're at Tony LaRussa. Tony LaRussa, interesting. I mean, no doubt a baseball Hall of Fame manager with over 2,000 wins. He's the second manager, third all time to win a World Series of both the American League and the National League. A couple of things interesting about Tony LaRussa. Number one, a lot of people feel that since he's in the Hall of Fame, all the juicers, let's say, should be in the Hall of Fame because obviously he was the manager during the Bash Brothers of Canseco and McGuire. And they feel that LaRussa definitely, and McGuire during the big 98, obviously, with home run chase. And they feel like there's no question that LaRussa knew what was going on. He knew about the juicing. He didn't do anything. He just wanted to win. Maybe true, maybe not true. I don't know. Another interesting thing about LaRussa, he's the only manager I can think of besides Connie Mack that's in the Hall of Fame as a manager that was managed after his induction into the Hall of Fame. As most everyone knows, he came back for a horrendous managerial job for the Chicago White Sox, which everyone in Detroit, including myself, are thankful for because a lot of people thought A.J. Hinch would go to the White Sox. They hired LaRussa instead, and we are all grateful for that. I think he quit, he fired, whatever. He's no longer there. The good thing about LaRussa is he's probably one of the not cheapest Hall of Fame autograph currently for signings of anyone in the Hall of Fame. So if you see him, he's actually a really nice guy. He may be a little drunk, but he's a really, really good guy. And a very charitable guy, very nice guy, and he's a very good autograph signer. Like, I never heard anyone being turned down from an autograph by Tony LaRussa. Matter of fact, I remember when I went to see the Cardinals at the height of their, like during the height of their, like around 06, and again, they were winning the World Series, and they had Pujols on their team, and McGuire maybe was still on their team, but or whatever. And I remember the only autograph I wanted at the time was LaRussa, and he actually signed. He was really good about signing. He had a pen on him and everything. So anyways, without any further ado, let's look at the autograph analysis of Mr. Tony LaRussa. And before I start with the analysis, I just want to point this out. Like, he's doing a signing coming up, and a lot of people are advertising the signing, including this one right here. And he's not charging a lot of money, all things considered. You can see right here, he's charging basically $45 to $55. And that's cheap these days for a baseball Hall of Famer. So again, he was a unanimous elected Hall of Famer, got 100% of the votes that I remember, along with Joe Torre and Bobby Cox the year he got in. But anyway, so if you want his autograph, there's a private signing coming up with him. He'll sign a nice autograph for you. What it looks like, let's take a look at it right now. Again, PSA does not have a lot of autographs on their database. A reason which I wish they had a couple of more, because we're going to look into this. He's got two types of T's that he signs with. Let's say an uppercase and sort of a lowercase. This is the uppercase T that you see. It almost looks like tiny to me when he signs his autograph. So when he signs Tony, you never see the O at all. It always looks like an I. The T, sometimes you'll see he connects. He starts down. He goes up right here. Usually you'll always see that. Sometimes he takes his pen off the ball. Sometimes he doesn't. You always can see it's coming in, attaching back here. You see right here, it looks like a U with a Y straight down. The L wraps around. The R comes up. You're usually not going to get the U. You're going to almost, I think these are capital S's, and then an uppercase A. Again, right here is another one you're going to see. Again, this T doesn't, you can see it's a one-stroke T right here. You still see the tiny. Now, oftentimes with LaRussa, the LaRussa will be underneath the Tony. It doesn't have to be, but it's pretty common that it is. Oh, this is an old one. We're not going to look at that. So again, the L with the A wrapped around right here, kind of like the tiny right here with the Y straight down. The R comes up, capital R, sort of an S at the squiggly S, and a capital A right here. This is an inscribed ball. You can see right here with the Hall of Fame down here. Every Hall of Fame I see with him, he signs an H-F 2014. He doesn't sign Hall of Fame necessarily. It's an H-F. Very common for him. I mean, that's the only thing you're going to see really is that with him. Again, this is the ball I got with him. This, I don't remember if this was a paid signing or not, to be honest. But again, you can see right here, the capital T right here, and it connects to the right to the T up here and goes across. You can see the Y down here. The L, I'm going to see, just out of curiosity, to see where I got this. Oh, Chicago Sports Fest. So this is the paid signing at Chicago Sports Fest. Again, you can see right here, the L, again, capital R right here, capital S, capital S, capital A. He did put the 10 as well. I'm going to skip the outer safe because, again, there's nothing special right here. And I'm looking at this a lot of money, but I don't see any fake Tony LaRussa baseballs on here. I mean, I don't know why anyone would waste a baseball faking Tony LaRussa. He's such an easy autograph to get. Again, this is a really nice one right here with the T that we talked about. You can see right here, he comes to the right, comes up, loops around. See the sort of the tiny right here, the L, A, capital A. This goes into the R. I see where the pen comes off. And that goes to that. Again, the R looks like a P, capital S, capital S, capital A across. It's a really nice, beautiful autograph. I don't know if it's worth $749, if anything it is. Because this is the other T I wanted to talk about. It almost looks like an F. And again, if you see this T, it's not out. It's a good autograph. I just, you see right here, it looks nothing like the T. Instead of coming down, cross it off, this almost looks like an F. Big loop. Again, the tiny, the LaRussa is all the same. Again, it's a good autograph. It's just the other T just to look out for. Again, no one's forward to get Tony LaRussa autograph. Again, this is the common one that we talked about with the T coming out and across right here. The Hall of Fame is with the dash right here, 2014 and a 10. So again, there's another, I looked up some facts. There's another one right here. We're not going to really get into this. This is an old school T. You could see he's signing that during his playing days in 1970. But even LaRussa, again, it went from a lowercase a to a capital A. And again, we have that old T that looks like an F. So not too much of Tony LaRussa. We're going to move from him to another manager, which I probably will not shoot today. It's going to have to wait till next week. And that is Tommy Lasorda. But until then, as always, keep collecting.